Gold and silver. Ooh, this one looks absolutely awesome. What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with a new game called Heroes of Mythic Might. It's one that I've really enjoyed playing here in the beginning. It has some really cool Eastern art styles because there's actually not that many games out there, and the art style, the Chibi style, all that stuff is pretty fun in this game. So I wanted to show it to you guys, let you guys see what it's all about, see the summoning scenes, everything, because it is an absolutely beautiful game. So let's jump right into it. So before we get too far into this, explaining the game modes, because let's be honest, this is probably right up your alley if you watch our Idle Heroes, our AFK Arena, our Mobile Legends Adventure. If you watch any of that content, this game is going to really hit home for you because it has a lot of the similar game modes, and I really want to show off what makes them different, and that is the really cool art style. So I want to show off a few things here in the Codex here. Codex is essentially where you can find all the heroes. You can see what all their abilities are. That's for another video, another time. What I want to go to is the art style. So yeah, you can even hit the spyglass here and completely block everything else out. It's been a while since I've seen a game with like art style this detailed, and it's very appealing to the eye. You can come in and see just about every single hero. The other thing I like is you can jump through and you can easily see the difference. I mean, you can see you go from like a 6-star hero all the way up to a 10-star. It looks amazing. I want to find the one that I really like. So there are, let me go to all factions. Yeah, right here, gold and silver. Ooh, this one looks absolutely awesome. And again, you can see how like it goes from really good detail to like way over the top and really cool looking when you move over to the 10-star versions. I absolutely love it. I mean, East Emperor I think is like one of the coolest looking ones. It kind of feels like a like an emperor, honestly. It just looks really cool, and it's just the art style is so unique in this. They're just absolutely amazing, and like I said, they're adding more and more, and they're going to get more and more detail to them as time goes on, because remember, this game is just launching, so looks really cool. So I want to make sure you guys saw this first and foremost. The next thing I wanted to show you guys is you can kind of see it right here, but the actual in-combat art style is this really cute chibi style. I've personally loved that style, and it works very well in combat. I'm actually going to go back to the hero codex here, because when you're in any hero, I kind of forgot to show this to you, you can come into the image, and then you can also do show up the top right hand corner, and you can actually jump into like a trial combat to see how their abilities actually work. And you know, the chibi art style fits very well because you're able to put like these miniature icons, these miniature heroes on the battlefield that aren't taking up the entire screen, because again, it's a portrait game. You're kind of limited. You want to make sure you get everything you want on the screen in the combat, and this lets you kind of stretch the screen a little bit. You get all these cute little chibis. You have the really cool active ability animations. It's awesome. So you can kind of do that with just about any hero out there. And yeah, me personally, I love the chibi combat style. One thing that'll feel very familiar to you is kind of the rarity and leveling up system of this game. You have Rs, SRs, SSRs, you know, the normal of pretty much any gacha game out there. And you can, of course, just easily level them up as well. You can equip gear, doing quick equip. You can do things like leveling up their artifacts that are going to give them even more bonuses here. So you can choose the lock stats. You can just basically keep giving them bonus stats here as well. You're pretty much what you're used to, which is really what makes me feel home in this game. You can, of course, level up the hero as well by holding down and clicking and getting them up to their level cap. You can see what all of their abilities are going to do, and then you can tier them up on top of that. So that's going to let them ascend to a higher, I guess we'll call it star, a higher tier level, and then you can keep leveling again, and you can go all the way up as high as you can. As long as you have the resources for it, that's going to be no problem whatsoever. So ran out of resources here. We got up to 139. Of course, the starring up system is very similar to what you used to, getting some copies, making some 9-star food heroes, things like that, so you can actually go ahead and get these heroes leveled up, which tells you where you can buy them or get them if you don't have any. And of course, there's a talent tree system, which I really like too. You can kind of pick which talents you want to use, and as you get to higher tiers, you get more and more talents to pick from that manipulate and change the way your hero actually does damage. Now, one thing I want to show you is more of the actual combat in the auto battle. So let's jump in here. You can essentially have a full team set up in here. You can drag them around, put them wherever you want. One thing to note, it is a 6 hero setup, 3 in the front, 3 in the back. But as far as setting up where you want these heroes, you can kind of put them wherever you want. You can go ahead and challenge. And yeah, this is where I really do like the chibi art style and everything. And I like how when someone uses an active ability too, it kind of takes away everybody else from the battlefield, so you can really see what's going on with the fight itself. You can challenge and just keep on going as far as you can in the game modes. And this is basically the normal campaign you're used to here. But yeah, that perfect drawing. I love that style there. But yeah, so that right there is the chibi art style that I absolutely love for combat. But there's a lot of stuff we need to go over as well. One of them being in the main city. So you'll notice down the bottom here, there's a bunch of different options to pick from. Trial is essentially like towers where you clear floors, you get specific rewards. Your inventory is your inventory where you can pull out shards, you can craft, you can do whatever you want, get some lower tier heroes to help upgrade your main heroes. Your heroes, of course, is your entire hero list, which includes the Codex. Now, the one cool thing with the Codex is you can get free gems, or basically here, I'll show you right here. You get the colorful stones, which are the gems of this game here. Just for summoning the hero and getting one copy of it, you get those resources so that you can then do other things. And then we have the big part of the game, the main city. So luckily, these game modes don't all unlock at the same time. There's only a couple I'm going to go over very quickly here. Most of them you're going to be used to. But I think it's time to do probably what the most fun is in any gacha game out there, and that is the summoning. I've done a couple summonings, but I want to go through and do a ton more and see how the animations change. So we're not going to skip. We're going to do a full 10 pull here and show off this nice summoning. Ooh. It's like we're going to the stars. Looks like we got a nice hero copy. Who do we get? Oh, okay, yeah, we got a ranger here, we got an SR hero, no SSR. Let's see if we can pull something even better though. I absolutely love this animation style too. We don't want the packs right now, we are just going full on summoning. Whenever I get a new game too, I like trying to watch the summoning to see if there's something special happening for like different tiers of heroes. So we got a 5-star R hero right there. All right, come on, let's keep going, Even good. Like, it's so hard. I always try to like pick out the little differences. Like, oh, that had like a little gold tip on that star, so that means we're gonna get a better hero right here. Lady Lee, okay. Snake monster right there. Oh, and we got winged tiger. All right, let's do one more summon after this. See if we can get anything else. I could probably summon all day on this because it's just so cool looking. Ooh. Come on, is it something good? Is it something good? Oh, who'd we get? Oh, we got the East Emperor. We got an SSR. That's the perfect way, you know what, to finish this out is with an SSR hero. So he looks awesome. I absolutely love that hero. But yeah, there's advanced summoning, there's normal summoning, there's friendship summoning, there's a tons of different ways. Speaking of summoning, there's also one other summoning method in this game, and that is the Golden Crow. So this is where you can basically pick which specific faction you want to summon from. They do use a different resource, so be warned, but let's go with the Yin Yang faction. That would be the best. So it's a different animation style, and you're basically getting hero shard pieces and sometimes hero copies too. So it's very similar to what you're used to in other games like Prophet Orb summoning in Idle Heroes, things like that. It's a really, really cool summoning feature to have. So one thing I actually noticed that I really, really enjoy, or I guess I should say appreciate in this game, is the monthly salary cards, is what they call the monthly privilege cards. are achieved simply by topping up your account. Now, you don't have to specifically spend, the money on this. What you do is you go make other purchases in other parts, and then that gives you privileges, top ups, and all those other things based on what you're spending. So you spend up to $4.99, that reaches your regular monthly salary. You get up to 14, that's supreme, which is a really cool thing where you don't have to specifically hit the buy button on the monthly cards, which is a really cool feature that I really enjoy. Of course, they have all the other typical ways you can get resources in this game. There's a ton of game modes that you're used to as well. I mean, you got things like the vault right here, which is kind of like your wishing fountain, where you can do your spins, you can get some resources, maybe a hero copy or two. It can be nice. There's the store, like always, the furnace, you can build up stronger weapons. It does have a home system, which is pretty cool, where you can take and you can plop a hero into a home and you can start decorating and everything, so we can throw you in here. And then you can start furnishing and changing out what you have in everybody's home. That's going to help them become more powerful. It's just really, you feel very at home in this game if you're used to the typical idle gacha games. And then there's also new game modes coming all the time. We got one right here, feature coming pretty soon. So I'm having a blast playing this game. Hopefully you guys give it a try. If you want to try it out, in the links down below, I'm going to put them right there. There's going to be the links for both the iOS App Store and the Google Play Store, so you guys can download it, give it a try. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.